E-Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. E-Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity. Withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness. We can support you aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. If you are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you. If you are not interested, we will explain the whole science, inspire you and make you interested in enlightenment time. We need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole world wherever they are, because enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Kailasa is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from all cultures, time zones, backgrounds, genders, nationality, race, from every creed. So this absolutely perfected knowledge available to you, served to you in your home without even you moving out of your couch, free of cost.
Just be alive for next 3 years. Don't die within next 3 years. Just don't die within next 3 years. Be alive. Somehow be alive. I'm working sincerely. I will reach you somehow. Somehow I will reach you. It's my commitment to humanity. Just don't die within next 3 years. I will reach you wherever you are, whichever corner of the world you may be. I will reach you with enlightenment. You manifesting the space, state, powers, being Paramashivoham. It is possible, and it is possible for you. Paramashiva will reach you with enlightenment signs. I know he is going to do the job. Just be alive for next 3 years. Nothing else.
What I mean by the word e-Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself, in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is e-Kailasa. I will revive Hinduism. I am a Hindu revivalist, not by any revolution, but by evolution. And setting model community. Kailasas, enlightenment ecosystems, Sarvanya Pitas all over the world. All powerful cognition, knowledge, only when you live power manifestation and possibilities manifestation happens. This is a fundamental truth. Hinduism cannot live exclusively as one sampradaya. No. All sampradayas of Hinduism is an ecosystem. So don't keep quiet thinking that if one sampradaya is attacked, only that sampradaya is going to be affected. All of us are ecosystems. I invite all of you to get involved and enjoy Hinduism by the principle of Dharmo Rakshati Rakshitaha. When you protect Dharma, Dharma protects you. You will make the whole planet flourish spiritually, the spiritual prosperity. Happen to whole planet Earth. We all have to coexist together. We get you health. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you be. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become e-Kailasians. I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that. E-Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. E-Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity, withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness. We can support you aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. If you are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you. If you are not interested, we will explain the whole science, inspire you and make you interested in enlightenment time. We need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole world wherever they are, because enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Kailasa is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from all cultures, time zones, backgrounds, genders, nationality, race, from every creed. So this absolutely perfected knowledge available to you, served to you in your home without even you moving out of your couch, free of cost.
Just be alive for next 3 years. Don't die within next 3 years. Just don't die within next 3 years. Be alive. Somehow be alive. I'm working sincerely. I will reach you somehow. Somehow I will reach you. It's my commitment to humanity. Just don't die within next 3 years. I will reach you wherever you are, whichever corner of the world you may be. I will reach you with enlightenment. You manifesting the space, state, powers, being Paramashivoham. It is possible, and it is possible for you. Paramashiva will reach you with enlightenment science. I know he is going to do the job. Just be alive for next 3 years. Nothing else.
What I mean by the word e-Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself, in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is e-Kailasa. I will revive Hinduism. I am a Hindu revivalist, not by any revolution, but by evolution. And setting model communities. Kailasas, enlightenment ecosystems, Sarvanya Pitas all over the world. All powerful cognition, knowledge, only when you live, power manifestation and possibilities manifestation happens. This is a fundamental truth. Hinduism cannot live exclusively as one sampradaya.
Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasyaadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tamami. Nithyanandam, welcome all the viewers who are watching us live on the Kailasas HDH Nithyananda YouTube channel, Facebook channel, and many more social media platforms. The first segment you will be witnessing today is the extraordinary demonstration of the powers of third eye, the powers of Paramashiva. So, let us first learn about what are Shaktis. And today, in this power manifestation segment, you will be witnessing two powers. One, the power of third eye, the ability to read with the eyes blindfolded. And two is the power of body scanning, where one awakens the ability to be able to scan illnesses, diseases, body problems, medically diagnosed issues, and even reveal root causes and solutions for the problems. So the Balasins, the Nithyananda yogis, and the initiated disciples of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism will now be demonstrating the powers of third eye and sharing with all the experiences and results of extraordinary manifestation of the divine powers awakened in us through Diksha, initiation. Please project us. So, let us first learn about what are Shaktis. In the Vedagamas, the source scriptures of Hinduism, Paramashiva reveals in elaborate detail that every human being is hardwired to be able to manifest these extraordinary powers as a day-to-day lifestyle, and to be able to manifest these extraordinary powers in their day-to-day life, and to use them whenever they need it. And Shaktis manifest from the fundamental cognition that you are the divine and that you need to manifest the divine, and not that you are a man and you need to reach the divine. So let us see the difference between the two types of power manifestation, which is Shaktis and Siddhis. Shaktis manifest from deep feeling connection with the Guru, deep integrity and high integrity with the Guru, and they are the source of enlightenment. Whereas Siddhis are powers that manifest from tapas or penance for enlightenment. The Siddhis are on the path of enlightenment. Shaktis manifest through ordinary human beings in extraordinary ways, and they are permanent, whereas Siddhis are not permanent and they may divert you from enlightenment. So who is the source of all these Shaktis? How does a human being manifest all these extraordinary Shaktis? Paramashiva is the ultimate, the primordial divinity in Hinduism, the ultimate reality and cause, which is self-effulgent, Swayam Prakasha, all-pervading, unchanging beyond time, space, form, and causality. As the fundamental base of Avyakta, the unmanifest, and Vyakta, the manifest existence, he performs the Panchakritya, or the 5 cosmic acts of Srishti, creation, Sthiti, sovereign rulership and maintenance, Samhara, rejuvenation, Drobhava, pulling out of delusion, and Anugraha, liberating grace by all living entities. And Paramashiva has landed in the form of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasanidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, as the 1008 living incarnation of and representation of Paramashiva and the reviver of Kailasa, which is the ancient, enlightened Hindu civilizational nation, the great cosmic borderless Hindu nation. Ever since the beginning of this civilization, the Sanatana Hindu Dharma has been the cradle of enlightened beings and highly advanced sciences. It was where the science of enlightenment and powers, Shaktis, was lived and taught as a lifestyle. And for the first time in modern day, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is reviving these yogic sciences and transmitting it to the world at a record-breaking speed. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasanidhanam, was recognized as an avatar at a very young age and was trained and taught to revive these extraordinary sciences. And you can see so many of Swamiji's enlightened gurus who have initiated Swamiji into reviving these initiations and knowledge for billions of people to manifest the science of power manifestation and experience the science of enlightenment from the disciplines of Vedanta, Tantra, Sri Vidya, Yoga, Yogic powers, Mantra Shastra, Siddha Vidya, the science of Aushadha, Advaita, Bhakti Yoga, Paramashiva Jnana, and Paramashiva Vijnana. And all of you might be wondering, how do we awaken these divine Shaktis in us? How do we manifest these extraordinary Shaktis? How is it possible? Every ultimate truth, Jnana, mapped into your consciousness, Prajna, manifests as a possibility and a power of every being, Prajnana. So let us now watch a video which explains what is Diksha and explains what is the power of initiation.
Diksha is the direct transfer of spiritual energy by an enlightened being through look, word, or touch. The traditional Vedic book Navaratneshwara states, Sarvasamapi Dikshanam Muktihi Phalamakhanditam अविरोधात् भवन्त्येव प्रासङ्ग्यस्तु भुक्तयः. The main benefit of all initiations is moksha, enlightenment. As a side effect, health, wealth, leadership, and well-being happen. And in Rudrayamala Tantra, Shiva says, Devi Diksha Vihinasya na siddhihi na cha sadgatihi tasmat sarva prayatnena guruna dikshito bhavet. The one who is not initiated does not attain liberation nor a better future. So by all efforts, one should get initiated by Guru. What is the science of initiation? Neuroscience has proved that the process of initiation floods the brain with energy. This is the superconscious energy of Kundalini, our own highest inner potential energy. As the Kundalini flows from the thalamus to the cortex, it sets up a powerful energy loop within the brain, which awakens the latent non-mechanical parts which we have never used before. With increasing levels of coherence, the whole brain comes alive, turning into a superconductor of conscious energies that heal, empower, transform our lives, bliss and fulfillment. Initiation creates high awareness, visualization, creativity. It also slows the aging process and improves the immune system. Kundalini awakening, healing experience, levitation, teleportation, materialization. Experience the power of initiation through a range of exclusive programs conducted at the ashram. Nithyananda Dhyanapitham, Nithyananda Nagar, Birdi, Bengaluru. Contact 97422 82774 90091. Visit www.
So next, let us see how the science of power manifestation is authenticated through the four aspects of evidences or pramanas. The first is the Shastra Pramana, the eternal unchangeable truths that are revealed in the source scriptures. Next is the Apta Pramana, the experiences or results of Aptas, the authorities of Hinduism, Vedic rishis and scientists who have time tested and verified this science. Next is the Atma Pramana, the experience of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, this millennium's avatar's personal experience of power manifestation. And last is the Pratyaksha Pramana, or the empirical evidence from observation and scientific experimentation. So, where do all these Shastras, the Shastra Pramanas, Apta Pramanas, where do we get them from? From the Vedas, which is a living applied science. Vedas are the ultimate superior authorities for Hindus. Vedas are the pure science where the ultimate truths are explained. Agamas are the scriptures where the applied technology, the applied science is expanded. Vedas and Agamas, Vedagamas, are given the status of Shruti as they are directly revealed by Paramashivoham. They are the ultimate eternal unchangeable truths, and a reference cited from these Shastras or source scriptures is called a Shastra Pramana. So without further delay, let us get ready to witness a very unique and exciting demonstration of the power of third eye. So now we'll be chanting the Shastra Pramana for the power of third eye, which comes from the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra. कपालान्तर्मनोऽन्यसा तिष्ठन्मीलितलोचनः क्रमेण मनसो दाढ्यात् लक्ष्ये लक्ष्यमुत्तमम्. The translation goes, by fixing the mind on the inner space within the crown center and sitting stably without any movement, having the eyes closed in succession, by that stability of the mind and inner space. Through the power of the third eye, one directly sees the ultimate goal, Lakshyam, by having the vision beyond the sight that reveals any object or place, attaining the space of Paramashiva. The next is the Apta Pramana, which goes back to the time of Dwapara Yuga, where Bhagavan Krishna initiates Arjuna into the power of third eye. In the Hindu Purana Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan Krishna initiates Arjuna into the power of third eye to behold his Vishwarupa Darshan, the vision of his cosmic forms. And the 11th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita contains the description of Bhagavan Krishna's cosmic form, which is completely narrated by Arjuna as he sees Bhagavan Krishna through the third eye. न तु मां शक्यसे द्रष्टुम् अनेनैव स्वचक्षुषः दिव्यं ददामि ते चक्षुः पश्य मे योगमैश्वरम्. Bhagavan Krishna says to Arjuna, but you cannot see my cosmic form with these physical eyes of yours. Therefore I grant you the divine third eye. Behold my cosmic opulence. Next is the Atma Pramana, the experience of Swamiji. In Swamiji's own words, Swamiji tells, I was able to see everything above me, below me, around me, the whole 360-degree vision. And not only I was able to see it, I was able to feel, I was able to experience all that as me. This is beautifully in Swamiji's own words, how Swamiji shares his first experience of how he manifested power of third eye. Next is the Pratyaksha Pramana, the empirical evidence from observation and scientific experimentation. So you can see they did the scientific experimentation on Swamiji by studying and comparing the metabolic cell activity of the brain in the conscious and meditative states using the PET, positron emission tomography. So it beautifully says when Swamiji is doing daily activities, high activity is measured in the brain where the third eye is located. And when in the deep state of Samadhi, only the third eye region is active and almost 90% of the rest of the brain is at peace. So let us now witness the extraordinary demonstration of the power of third eye being manifested through the initiated disciples of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So along with me, I have Manikya Kaladharananda, who is a Balasant of the Nithyananda Gurukul, and she is 15 years old, and she is going to be demonstrating the power of third eye to all of you today. So as all of you can see, I have a medically tested eye band with me. You can see in front is a complete opaque sheet, and behind is a thick sponge. And you can see that there's two holes where the eyes can comfortably fit inside, and there is no gap between the eye band. So you can see there's no gap at all between the sponge and the opaque sheet, and there is a strap which will comfortably strap the eye band on Ma Kaladhara's head. And I'll be pressing the sponge so you can see that there's nothing, no mic, nothing inside. So there's nothing inside, and this is the eye band we'll be placing on Ma Kaladhara's eyes. Before that, Ma Kaladhara, can you turn to your right, left, up, down? So you can see that there is nothing, there's no wires or anything on Ma Kaladhara, and this is completely foolproof. So now I'll be placing the eye band on Ma Kaladhara's eyes. Are you comfortable? Yes. Yes. So Ma Kaladhara is comfortable, and again I request you to turn to your right, left, up, and down. So you can see that there's no way of any light entering into the eye band which Ma Kaladhara is wearing. And I request the YouTube comments to now be projected. All of you can go ahead and start posting any comments you want in the Kailasa's SPH Nithyananda YouTube channel. And Ma Kaladhara will be reading it out live in front of your eyes. So go ahead, post anything you want in the Kailasa's SPH Nithyananda YouTube channel. You can post emojis, numbers, shapes, comments. You can also post medical terms, scientific terms, which Ma Kaladra, which you feel Ma Kaladra won't know, and Ma Kaladra will be reading it out live. It will be shown that there's no way of Ma Kaladra even guessing the word or anything. So I request the YouTube comments to be projected now. Yes. So I request all of you to go ahead and start posting your comments in the Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda YouTube channel. Okay. So what are you able to see, Makaladra?
There are no comments. There is only there is a thing given from YouTube, which has down it has learn more. Above that it says welcome to a live chat. Remember to raise your privacy and ABIDE by our community guidelines.
Yes. Beautiful. So you can see how Makaladra was able to read what is on the screen and is able to describe. What else are you able to see?
The search option with YouTube, the mic, the camera, and the 9 dots, and a bell which has number 2 in a circle, and Swamiji's picture as the profile. It is a maroon, orange, yellow mixed background where Swamiji is sitting. Swamiji is wearing a thick Rudraksh mala. He has his kondai tied up and he has full head basma. He doesn't have to.
Beautiful. So she was able to even describe the picture. You can see how small the icon is, but she was able to describe the picture through her third eye. So beautiful. So Ma Kaladra,
And also there are 2 tabs open. The first tab is in YouTube, 2 in a bracket, closed and open bracket. It says Parashakti Akashic. The rest is hidden. And the second is from Canva color. I think it is in a circle thing which has C with purple and blue shade of this inside circle. First may there be BSB power manifestation, but only till M is shown, the rest is hidden.
beautiful, beautiful. While everyone posts their comments, why don't you share? How are you able to see that? Was it shown in words, letters, pictures, numbers, or are you able to see it? How you are able to see with your eyes open? How are you able to see through your third eye?
I see it how I see with my 2 eyes, but I don't see everything. Whatever I decide to see, I see. So now I'm deciding to see what is in front of me in the comment chat. So I see whatever is there and there.
Wow. So it's like even if you don't want to see anything through your third eye, you don't have to see it. But if you want to, you can see it. So it's just your own customized view of everything. Wow, that's beautiful, amazing. I request all of you to go ahead and continue posting your comments. I don't see anyone posting yet. Please post. I request all of you to continue posting your comments on the Kailasa's SPH Nithyananda YouTube channel. Okay, so while everyone posts, all of you can see I have a red bowl with me, and inside is a bunch of color papers. You can see a bunch of color papers in my hand, and there is many colors. So I'm gonna be mixing all the colors. You can see how I'm mixing all the colors.
There is a comment from Sri Nithyananda KUPPO has posted Nithyananda. SAR Nithyananda.
Yes. So now I've mixed all these colors in front of your own eyes. Now, Ma Kaladhara, I'm going to be giving any random color to Ma Kaladhara for her to pick out. So you can see. Yes, Ma Kaladhara, I'm holding the bowl up here. Why don't you go ahead and pick out the colors? Okay. Okay, why don't you go ahead and pick out yellow? Okay. So can you pick out 15 greens? Light green. Okay, so you can show the camera and take. You can every time you take one chip, just show it to the viewers so they know that you're picking out the right color. Okay. So how many have you taken now?
This is the sixth one which I have.
Okay. So you take your 6 greens. Okay. Now why don't you go ahead and take 3 orange?
Dark or light orange?
You can take dark orange. Wow, beautiful. See, all of you can see how Ma Kaladhara has correctly picked out the right color, and she has correctly picked out 3 of the dark orange sticks. Okay, so now go ahead and take 3 light pink and 5 dark pinks. Okay, wait. Before that, I'll just be mixing the colors again. Okay. Okay, 3 light pinks, that was correct. Wow, amazing. So all of you can see she has picked out 5 dark pink chips. Amazing. So, okay, the next color. I'll again be mixing it. Till then, you can read the comments, Ma Kaladhara.
Yes. The next comment is also from Srinitha Adbhutananda KUPPO has posted 4 smiley emoji with heart in 3 places. One here, one here, one here. 4 images. Bless me, Ma. And the next comment is from Manishib Venkateshananda has posted Nithyananda. And the next comment is also from Manishib Venkateshananda. She has posted, I wish I could see with my third eye. like you, ma. Yes, ma, you also have a third eye. You will also be able to manifest this power, ma. Arul Nandi has posted Arunachala Shiva with an exclamatory mark. Can you tell us what, what what effort you make to see through the third eye with an exclamatory mark? Can you see colors or do you see black and white? How do you see things?
Beautiful. So you can see Ma Kaladhara was able to read all the comments rapid fire, was able to read the names, the emojis, the punctuation marks, everything she was able to read. And yes, so Arun Nandi has asked a question, Ma Kaladhara.
Yes.
He has asked, can you tell us more? What effort you make to see through your third eye? Do you see colors or do you see black and white? So why don't you answer that question?
Yes. For your first question, Aya, it is I don't have to put any effort from my side for me to see through my third eye. It is just a simple surrender, and Swamiji will take care of the rest, and he'll show what has to be shown. And yes, I do see black and white, but also I see in all colors.
Wow, amazing. It was beautiful. So, Arul Nandi Aya, there is actually no effort put in manifesting these powers. It is just with the Diksha, the initiation from Swamiji, just with initiation from the avatar. Your third eye immediately gets awakened. Everyone has a third eye. Swamiji beautifully tells, if you have a head, you have a third eye. So everyone has a third eye. It just has to be awakened. Just like a lamp. If you have 5 lamps with you and even one lamp is lit, that is enough to light the rest of the lamps. Same thing. Swamiji is the lit lamp and all of us just have to be lit by Swamiji. And even you, it's not only that you are witnessing these powers, you are witnessing the Balasins of the Nithyananda Gurukul manifesting these powers. It is a power and a possibility for you also to manifest. It is just with the initiation. So today we have the live Nithyananda Satsang at 8 p.m. IST and 7:30 a.m. PST. So you can join for the live Nithyananda Satsang, and immediately after the Satsang, you will automatically be initiated into these powers. Automatically, your third eye will be awakened, and immediately after the live Nithyananda Satsang, there will be a guided power manifestation session conducted by one of the acharyas, and you can manifest these powers just like how we are manifesting. So please stay tuned for witnessing all of this, Aya. Yes. So let's continue for a few more minutes.
Yes. Srinitya Adbhutananda KUPPO has posted Ma ECHO and Arul Nandi has posted what other powers can you manifest, Ma? Yes, so I can manifest the power of third eye, body scanning, and consciousness of matter. Yeah.
Yes. So you can stay tuned, Aya, as the next power, which we'll be demonstrating after this power, is the power of body scanning. So the power of body scanning is where the Balasins, the initiated disciples, will be able to scan illnesses, diseases, medically diagnosed issues, and be even able to reveal the problems and solutions for your problems. So, example, you have diabetes, cancer, or anything. The Balasins with Abdya Nithyananda Gurukuls can scan, reveal even the solution for you to completely get healed. So you can stay tuned and you can ask for a body scanning, and you can even call your family members and friends and show them that this power is not only in your dreams or in comic books or in movies. It is actually true. You also can manifest these powers. So now with this, we'll be moving on to the next segment, which is the power of body scanning. So now I'll be removing the eye band of Ma Kaladhara. And you can even see that the eye band is completely intact. There's still no gap, nothing. It is just as how I showed it to you, showed it to all of you before the demo. So next is the power of body scanning. We'll be chanting the Shastra Pramanas now. Yes. Yes. So I request the slides to be projected. So we'll be chanting the Shastra Pramana, the Atma Pramana, the Apta Pramana, and the Sakshi Pramana for the power of body scanning. So as all of you know, the Shastra Pramana are the eternal, unchangeable truths which are revealed in the source scriptures. So we'll now be chanting the Shastra Pramana. Swadehe jagato vapi sukshma sukshmataraani cha tatvani yani nilayam dhyatvante vyadyate para. Translation goes: cognize deeply that from the subtle to the subtlest constitutive principles of your whole body, Swadeha, or of the whole universe, simultaneously consist of the essential reality. They are being absorbed in their source cause, Paramashiva, and by the experience of successful awareness, one becomes complete from all the thoughts, and the divine, ultimate, universal divine power, Paradevi, Adi Shakti, is revealed, and the supreme power manifestation happens. Next is the Apta Pramana. The Apta Pramana is from the life of a Siddha named Teraya. Teraya is one of the prominent disciples of Agatya. One day, a man suffering from a severe headache comes to Agatya for healing, and Agatya uses the power of body scanning and identifies the root cause of the headache. He reveals that there is a small terai, a type of frog, sitting in the person's brain. And Agatya immediately instructs Teraya, his disciple, to perform an open head surgery and remove the frog. After the surgery is completed successfully, the person is healed and cured of the headache. Thus, he gained the name Teraya. Next is the Atma Pramana. The Atma Pramana goes to in Swamiji's own life. Swamiji shares how he used the power of body scanning. Swamiji shares on the 22nd of December 2019. Only when I had a multiple compound hand fracture, I was forced to go for surgery and therefore for medical checkups related to that. At that time, they detected heavy metal quantity in different organs of mine, and it was revealed that I had been poisoned without our knowledge. I immediately used diagnostic methods instead of medical facilities to study the body condition due to the poisoning, and through body scanning, I found out what the problems and imbalances had happened and where the balance had to be done. I used allopathy as a second opinion to verify my findings. Okay. Next is the Shastra. Sorry. So you can see in the next slide how many disciples, so many disciples of Swamiji were able to manifest the power of body scanning in the Paramashivoham level 2 program. And it is not only the Paramashivoham level 2 participants or the Balasins of the Nithyananda Gurukul who are here to manifest these powers. It is even you who can manifest these powers just with the initiation from Swamiji. So now you will be witnessing the extraordinary demonstration. I request all of you to post your comments, post your requests for body scanning, call your family members and friends, and you can call them and show them that they can also get a body scanning done by the Balasins and the Nithyananda, the Balasins of the Nithyananda Guru. So we'll be back right after a short break. I request all of you to continue posting your comments in the Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda YouTube channel. We'll be back after a short break. Yes. So along with me, I have Maniti Brahmayogananda, who is a Balasant of the Nithyananda Gurukul, who is going to be manifesting this extraordinary Shakti of body scanning in front of all of you today. So I request the YouTube comments to be projected. I request the PM slides to be, I request the YouTube comments to be projected. All of you can continue posting your comments in the Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda YouTube channel. And we'll be reading out the comments and be doing a body scanning for all of you. Okay. Yes. Sumanati Venkateshananda has posted, I would like a body scanning if possible. Yes, ma, sure, you can get a body scanning. Suma Brahmayanga, you can do the body scanning for Maniti Venkateshananda. Nitya Parvati Priyananda has posted, please do body scanning for me, ma. Yes, so I'll be doing the body scanning for you and revealing. So now both of us, ma, Brahmayoga and me, will be chanting the Mahavakya and will be revealing the problems in Maniti Venkateshananda's and Ma Parvati Priyananda's body. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Yes. So, Ma Parvati Priya, Paramashiva has actually revealed two things. First thing is that your body, ma, from past few days, you've been experiencing body pain in both sides of your body. Just in the side, you've been experiencing a lot of pain, and in your lower back, you every time you sit straight, you feel like a really strong pull because you feel like it's uh, it's like a muscle pull. So every time you sit straight, you feel a very strong pull, and it really hurts for you. And Paramashiva also revealed that you have to do a lot of detoxing, ma. Paramashiva blocked with toxins because you're not doing detoxing. So start the detoxing by taking steam every day and doing the Panchakriya along with means Panchakriya and drinking 1 tablespoon of castor oil every day, and you will be healed. Arul Nandi has posted, would you be able to tell me what color shirt I'm wearing? Yes, Aya. So this power is actually the power of remote vision. And right now I will be doing the scanning, and I actually the moment I saw the question, when I closed my eyes, Paramashiva revealed 2 colors. Paramashiva revealed that yeah, 2 things I was able to see. First, I was able to see you're wearing a white banyan, and second thing is you're wearing a light, it's like a purplish blue, purple and blue mixed together. Most is purple. A t-shirt I have. This is what Paramashiva has revealed.
And Ma Venkateshananda, I have done the body scan. Ma Venkateshananda, I have done the body scanning for you, and Paramashiva revealed to me that you're having a lot of itchiness in your throat. Like you don't know what to do about it, but it's really irritating you. And that is because you don't have enough of water in your body. You're not drinking enough of water. And also like tonsils, Swamiji is showing that tonsils are forming over there. So immediately what you should do is you should start drinking 3 liters of water in one day, at least 3 liters of water and half a liter of warm water. Do this, and also for the itchiness, make a paste, neem paste, and mix it with a little bit of water and just drink it, like heat it up a little bit and slowly drink it. Let it like nicely go in that area, and it will heal in a, like the itchiness will start going away in a week's time.
Yes. So, Ma Parvati Priyananda and Maniti Venkateshananda, I request you to get back in the chat. Arul Nandi has gotten back telling I am wearing saffron, Ma. Okay, but so I would like to explain one thing, Aya. Paramashiva, whatever Paramashiva reveals can never be wrong because the third eye is all pervading. It can never be wrong. So everything is correct. So this is what Paramashiva has revealed. I'd like you to just confirm if you ever like had a thought of wearing or you wanted to wear or if, something like that, because I'm able to see these two colors. It's a orange, sorry, not orange. It's a bluish purple shade, more of a purple shirt and a white banyan. And yes, and you have also requested for a body scanning, Aya. And due to the interest of time, we have to conclude this power manifestation session now. But surely you can join back tomorrow and every day at 2 a.m. IST and 4 p.m. IST. And you can request for a body scanning as the time is up now and we have to conclude this power manifestation session. You can surely join back every day at 2 a.m. IST and 4 p.m. IST to get the body scanning for not only you, but even your family members and friends. So now, with this, we thank all of you for joining us in this power manifestation segment. Please stay tuned for the upcoming segments where you will be learning about who is Devi Parashakti, what are the Akashic readings, and much, much more. Ma Parvati Priya Nanda has posted, thank you, Ma. Can I get healing, Ma? My breathing has changed. Yes, Ma. Just understand the moment Paramashiva's third eye lands on your body, immediately the healing has started. Maniti Venkateshananda has posted, yes, with 4 exclamatory marks. You see, right, 88, I have itchiness in the throat. Thank you for the solution. Amazing. Yes. So, Ma Parvati Priya and Ma Venkatesha, just follow whatever Paramashiva has revealed and you will be completely healed. Yes. So, I request all of you to stay tuned for the upcoming segments and followed by the live Nithyananda Satsang. We thank all of you for joining us. Thank you, Nithyananda.
Nithyananda, welcome back to all of the viewers who are joining us after that amazing power demonstration. And I'm sure many of you had a very brilliant experience where you are experienced, maybe for some of you, for the first time, the experience of Shaktini Pada, connecting with the divine, connecting in sweet oneness with Paramashiva. So now we'll be entering into the next segments of today's program. I request if the slides can be projected. We'll start from the very beginning and we will be able to continuously begin and start our process today. Understand what we are going to be learning today, what are the cosmic principles that we will be imbibing, and be introduced to the divine cosmic being, Devi Parashakti herself. Now, for many of you who do not know, or who it is your first time, you might think that this is a coincidence, something that you're just scrolling upon and you found for the first time. Perhaps you think so and you feel that this is just your first time that you are interacting with a divine cosmic being. But while that may be true, surely this is not the first time that you have had this experience, especially if you are joining with us today, or especially if you have been continuously interacting. And surely this is not the first time that the divine has landed on planet Earth and is interacting so close and personally, transforming the lives of millions on planet Earth today. If you are here, you should understand that this is not a coincidence. This is literally a cosmic intervention into your life to manifest the reality that you want, to manifest what you want in this life. And for many of us, manifest the exact thing that we have been waiting for so many lifetimes itself. In Sanatana Hindu Dharma, we recognize the happening of lifetimes, the happening of reincarnation, where we are literally coming back life after life, and we are in a continuous circle of birth and death. And this is what we call or recognize as reincarnation from the Vedic scriptures. Now, what we come to understand after so many thousands of births is that there's always one thing that we are seeking, one thing that we are yearning for so deeply, to transcend our human body, to transcend the limitations of the human body and live a life of ultimate ambition and pure conscious lifestyle. And many of us, that is simply finding the love that we all seek inside. Many of us might recognize, or maybe not, that whatever it is in our lives, sometimes it all comes down to love. If we're trying to find wealth or health in our life, or looking for long-lasting relationships, or whatever it is, it always comes down to love. And while many people think that love is giving compliments, or it is giving gifts, or spending time with one another, or it might even be, some people think that love is physical touch and enjoying physical touch. But many of us do not know, unfortunately, that the divine qualities of love itself and the superconscious, transcendental qualities and properties of love itself, Devi Parashakti revealed in one of the Akashic readings, Anbhe. And this is a beautiful teaching from Sanatana Hindu Dharma, which she reiterated and said that only those who have this strong cognition of love inside the hearts as their armor, as literally the armor around their hearts, only those people will be even able to survive during this cosmic deluge, during this pralaya, when the times, intense and dark times that we are currently living in right now. That is the power of love. Only those who have love as the armor around our hearts will be able to survive during this pralaya. What does that mean? How does that manifest in our lives? And how do each and every one of us ensure that we are manifesting, that we are in some way or form having that experience of divine love, where we can experience oneness with the divine and experience the super conscious breakthrough. All of this is what you will be able to experience today in this program during the Devi Parashakti Akashic reading. Now, just as an introduction, Devi Parashakti is the divine feminine consciousness. She is the one who is the source of all of the billions and billions of universes, and she is from where we come from and from which we will go back after the end of our lives. She is literally the source of all of the millions of universes out there, and she is the source Shakti, the source energy for each and every one of us. She is the divine cosmic mother, the embodiment of divine feminine consciousness. And she is manifesting out of her extreme love and compassion through the avatar, the Nija avatar, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. Devi Parashakti describes herself beautifully, and she literally gives us eloquently, poetically, her creation from literally one into many, manifesting as this entire universe. Devi Parashakti literally gives us everything we are seeing, and out of our gratitude, we offer our love, respect, gratitude at her feet. So today, during this program, you will be understanding, and first of all, you'll just be able to imbibe some of the greatest cognitions, the principles of Devi Parashakti, just from listening to this program, just from imbibing the different powerful cognitions about Devi Parashakti during this program. And you'll be able to manifest a breakthrough in your life. Now, on the other hand, we also will be able to traditionally offer so many different offerings today during this program. And we will see also how we can offer the traditional dakshina and what is the traditional ways of offering our gratitude to Devi Parashakti. Now, let us be introduced also to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, the one who is literally making this available for each and every one of us today. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism happened on planet Earth as the incarnation of Paramashiva, the very embodiment of the pure consciousness, on the 2nd of January, 1978. And he was recognized and literally birthed by esteemed enlightened gurus and adepts who were the most profound, prolific, and influential esteemed enlightened beings on planet Earth at that time. Having been recognized, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was then literally able to manifest the ultimate pure consciousness and be recognized as the incarnation of Paramashiva by his gurus, by the predecessors of our great Guru Parampara. Before the age of 16 in 1994, when the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was coronated as the incarnation of Paramashiva during the Yoga Pattabhishekam that was conducted for him by his gurus. After this, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism began enriching the world one person at a time, dedicatedly, passionately, and determined to bring the ultimate superconscious breakthrough. Today, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has revived the science of power manifestation, yoga, and the temple-based lifestyle for each and every one of us on planet Earth. And of course, not only this, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has revived the ancient indigenous Hindu kingdoms that were once great kingdoms in this world, that were sovereign nations. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the 233rd Guru Mahasannidhanam of the Tonde Mandala Adinam, or the Kanchi Kailasa Sarvagnapitam. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the 293rd Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam of the Kailashonata Shamalapita Sarvagnapitam, or the Madurai Adinam. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is also the 1008th Mahamandaleshwar of the Mahanirvani Akada, which is one of the oldest apex bodies of Sanatana Hindu Dharma. He's also the 1008th Acharya Mahamandaleshwar of the Atal Akada, another extremely ancient apex body of Hinduism. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the 23rd Guru Mahasannidhanam of the Dharma Mukti Swargapuram Adinam, and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was elected as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism with this specific title in 2015 by a congregation of thousands of esteemed enlightened beings and Hindu leaders from around the globe. So from around the globe, representing the entire Hindu diaspora. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is well known, recognized, and acclaimed for the amount of books that he has literally given to the world. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has also been able to reach out to more than 1 billion people digitally through the digital nation of Kailasa, with more than 300 titles, 300 books in various different languages, mainly in English, Tamil, and Sanskrit, and that being translated to more than 50 different languages. Further, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has been able to reach out to tens of thousands of people through the teachings that he is reviving from Sanatana Hindu Dharma. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is recognized across the world as one of the most influential and also the foremost leader advocating the most progressive stands from Sanatana Hindu Dharma, including gender equality, zero discrimination against caste or any other religious, race, or racial background. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has revived the sovereign order of Kailasa, the sovereign order of Kailasa is the ancient indigenous lineages of the Rudrakanyas and Rudras, the Sannyasis and Sannyasinis, the Bhairavas and Bhairavis, and so many other different, almost 100 different ancient lineages that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is reviving. And I'm sure that each and every one of you are extremely excited now today that we will be able to be in the presence of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism beginning at 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time. That will be 7:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So please stay tuned and ensure that you are staying tuned with us until that time, and we'll be giving the updates and getting ready for the live Nithyananda Satsang, where the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism will himself be gracing. Now, I'm sure that many of you have heard the amazing news where the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has been recognized for the amount of work he has done to eliminate the crimes against Hindu women by the United Nations. And the United Nations Special Rapporteur for Femicide, who reports to the United Nations during every annual General Assembly about the different acts and different reports and crimes against women and gender-based killings that are happening across the world. Gender-based killings is a very serious issue that we are seeing happening in masses and entirely invisible to the eyes of authorities, to the eyes of people who are able to do something about it. If we see the current situation in India, especially for violence on women and violence against women, is extremely abysmal. It is absolutely devastating to know and to be even a woman who has seen all of her friends, family, mothers, cousins, grandmothers even have to undergo some form of violence in some way, whether it is disparity in the economy based on gender, or even the intimate violence that is happening at home. In some way or form, violence is embedded into our lives, and not just over the last century or for the last 200 years even, but thousands of years. Hindus, who are perhaps the majority in India, have been undergoing thousands of years of genocide against us. And the reports for femicide, the killings of women and gender-based killings, is underreported to international audiences who can actually do something about it. And just over the last 2 decades, that the Supreme Council of Hinduism has been advocating for the empowerment of women and literally uplifting the Hindu women, millions of Hindu women in the Hindu diaspora across the world. We have seen how, in an act of absolute redemption and in order to continue to perpetuate the oppression against the Hindu civilization, the women of the world are subject, the Hindu women are subject to even more violence. Now, in order to eliminate this, empower women and Hindu women specifically, the Supreme Council of Hinduism has literally raised each and every one, empowered each and every one with the ancient orders, ancient lineages and roles from the ancient Hindu civilization. And not only that, for all of the victims of femicide and victims of gender-based violence, he has literally worked so hard for the last more than 2 decades in order to ensure that we have a voice on the international platform. In order to end and eliminate the violence and crimes that are happening against women, and ultimately the crimes that are happening against humanity. Today, later on in this segment, we'll be able to see more and more details about this. And I encourage and request each and every one of you to take a few minutes and explore for yourself, as well as share in different social media platforms, how this is ongoing. Now, let us understand and begin today's program with the introduction to Devi Parashakti. For many of you, this might be your first time understanding who is Devi Parashakti. So I request if the NTV volunteer can project the slide for divine feminine consciousness. Yes. So we can go to the section on divine feminine consciousness, Ma. Yes, we'll begin here, Ma. Yes. So let us chant the Dhyana Shloka of Devi Parashakti. This Dhyana Shloka is from the Lalita Sahasranama. It's a very powerful shloka or sacred chant where we are literally invoking the presence of Devi Parashakti through this sacred chant. This infuses and literally ignites the energy of Devi Parashakti within our inner space and thus into the surrounding space as well. So let us sit in a very deep space of oneness with Devi Parashakti and invoke, request her presence among us today. Sindhuraruna vigraham trinayanamanikyamoli spurat taranayaka shekaram smritamuki mapina vakshoruham पानिभ्यमालि पूर्णरत्नचषुकां रत्नोपलब्धिवृतिं सौम्यां रत्नघटस्थरत्नचरणं ध्यायेत् परामम्बिका. The English translation. The Divine Mother is meditated upon as shining in vermilion red body with triple eyes sporting a crown of rubies studded with the crescent moon, a face all smiles and a splendid bust, one hand holding the jewel cup brimming with mead, and the other twirling the red lotus. The next slide, please. I'll be chanting the next Dhyana Shloka of Parashakti. Arunam karuna tarangitakshindrita pashankusha pushpabana japam animadibhiravritam mayukairahamityeva vibhavaye bhavani. I meditate on the great Empress. She is red in color and her eyes are full of compassion. And she holds the noose, the goad, the bow, and the flowery arrow in her hands. She is surrounded on all sides by powers such as anima for rays, and she is the self within me. Yes. Now, Devi is the ultimate pure feminine consciousness. Parashakti is the cosmic mother. It is her cosmic womb from which billions and billions of universes comes out and goes in. She is the source where the Big Bang and black holes go on. Parashakti is the source Shakti, the source energy and the source power from which all of us came, in which all of us are even in now, and which all of us are going to merge. And out of her extreme love and compassion, Parashakti herself is manifesting through the embodied form as Nijavatara of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, gracing us, answering all of our questions, attending to our prayers, giving boons, healing us, revealing our past, present, and future, delivering profound spiritual truths, and ultimately giving us the experience of Paramashivoham itself. And in the words of Devi Parashakti herself, she revealed, raising as Omkara, expressing as the Vedas and Agamas, blossomed as Srinkara, filled as Parashodasi, living in the 40 triangles, the Kailasa Swamini, who is Kailasa Sripura Chintamani, Parashodasi, sitting as a part of Paramashiva, Parameshwari, who rules the world, Paramashakti, Manonmani, Meenakshi, as Nithyananda. I took Nijavatara here to give good boons to everyone, to bestow all goodness. Hiranyagarbha Swarupini, Brahmanda Yoni, Shami, Chandramoli, Rapala Aparana, Uma Parvati, Savitri, Navayavana, Samrajya Lakshmi, Parameshwari, Parashodasi, Meenakshi. Taking the form of Nithyananda, I came here as Nijavatara. With great compassion, I am blessing. Listen, people, to do good to all of you. I took the form of Nithyananda and came down as Nijavatara. Raising in Omkara, blossoming as Shiva, Shiva manifesting as the source of existence, powers of existence, expression of existence. From the oneness of Om, blossoming into two as Prakriti and Purusha, blossoming as three Shaktis, Ichcha, Kriya, Jnana, Shakti, growing as 4 Vedas, expanding as the 5 Panchabhutas, beyond the 6 chakras, filled as the Gotras of 7 Rishis, expanding as 8 directions, existing as 9 Grahas, blossoming as 10 Indriyas, being 11 Rudras, creating all the worlds, bringing life, and to tell and make truth blossom, to do good. Parashodasi, Meenakshi, in the form of Nithyananda, I claim to bless every single one of you. Now, how can we best receive Devi Parashakti? Understand, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has literally revealed. Literally, you are seeing Paramashiva and Parashakti at that moment, and she is there on your screen. So always receive her very traditionally. You can keep 2 betel leaf, 1 banana, 1 betel nut, and 1 coin in front of the screen and watch Devi. The coin is considered the traditional dakshina in the Hindu tradition. It can be the lowest value in India, and it can even be 1 paise. In the USA, it can be 1 cent even. And of course, here, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is not trying to monetize or anything. It's just a way that you will find you are simply breaking the unconscious monotony inside of you and all the tiredness and boredom. The rituals are a beautiful way that you can raise yourself to the higher, powerful cognition. The next slide, please. Yes, we can go on. Now, as you can see here, these are a couple of samples of the tambulam, the banana, the betel leaf, the betel nut. And as you can see here, it is the plate, the traditional plate that you can offer for this tambulam. The coconut, the red bangles, and the vastram are optional, and they're additional if you'd like to offer these as the tambulam as well. But at the very least, we should have the betel nut, betel leaf, and the banana. So this brings us to a conclusion in this segment on introducing us to Devi Parashakti and how to receive Devi Parashakti in our lives. In the next few moments, we'll be going on into the next segments of today's program, where we'll be understanding the divine guidance that Devi Parashakti has given each and every one of us and has literally guided the whole humanity as we navigate our lives during these extremely dark and tense times. We'll be right back with you after a very quick break.
We get you health. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become e-Kailashians.
I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
E-Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. E-Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity. Withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness, we can support you aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. If you are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you. If you are not interested, we will explain the whole science, inspire you and make you interested in enlightenment time. We need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole world wherever they are, because enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Kailasa is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from all cultures, time zones, backgrounds, genders, nationality, race, from every creed. So this absolutely perfected knowledge available to you, served to you in your home, without even you moving out of your couch, free of cost.
Just be alive for next 3 years. Don't die within next 3 years. Just don't die within next 3 years. Be alive. Somehow be alive. I'm working sincerely. I will reach you somehow. Somehow I will reach you. It's my commitment to humanity. Just don't die within next 3 years. I will reach you wherever you are, whichever corner of the world you may be. I will reach you with enlightenment. You manifesting the space, state, powers, being Paramashivoham. It is possible, and it is possible for you. Paramashiva will reach you with enlightenment science. I know he is going to do the job. Just be alive for next 3 years. Nothing else.
What I mean by the word E-Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is E-Kailasa. I will revive Hinduism. I am a Hindu revivalist, not by any revolution, but by evolution. And setting model community. Kailasas, enlightenment ecosystems, Sarvanya Pitas all over the world. All powerful cognition, knowledge, only when you live, power manifestation and possibilities manifestation happens. It's a fundamental truth. Hinduism cannot live exclusively as one sampradaya. No. All sampradayas of Hinduism is an ecosystem. So don't keep quiet thinking that if one sampradaya is attacked, only that sampradaya is going to be affected. All of us are ecosystem. I invite all of you to get involved and enjoy Hinduism by the principle of Dharmo Rakshati Rakshitaha. When you protect Dharma, Dharma protect. We will make the whole planet here flourish spiritually. The spiritual prosperity will happen to the whole planet here. We all have to coexist together. We get you health. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened.
Nithyanandam, welcome back, dear viewers. Now we will be entering into the next segment where we will learn about the revelations made by Devi Parashakti for humanity during this Pralaya. We will understand about the Hindu Yonism and the responsibility of Hindus to humanity. So let us start this segment. Ma, can we start the slide here, please? First, we will listen to the revelations from Devi about the sacred secret of Hindu birth made on the 31st of May, 2021. I don't think the audio is shared, Ma.
நன்றாய் கேட்டுக்கொள். உன் கேள்விக்கு உன்மூலமாய் உலகெங்கும் இருக்கும் இந்துக்கள் எல்லோருக்கும் அளிக்கின்றேன் உத்திரம். கேட்டு வாழ்ந்தால் உங்கள் வாழ்க்கை பத்திரம். நன்றாய் கேளுங்கள். பிறப்பின் ரகசியத்தை பிறப்பிலா பெருமை உடைய பரமேஸ்வரி சொல்லுகின்றேன் கேளுங்கள். அண்டஜம், யோனிஜம், ஜலஜம், பீஜம் எனும் 4 விதமான பிறவிகளில் 84,000 யோனிகளில் பிறக்கும் பிறப்புகளிலேயே பெருமை வாய்ந்ததும் உத்தமமானதும் மனித பிறவி. அந்த மனித பிறவியிலும் பலமுறை பிறந்து உழன்று அரசியல், பொருளாதாரம், சுகபோகம், தர்மம், அர்த்தம், காமம் எனும் ஆசைகள், துக்கங்கள், அச்சங்கள் அனைத்திலும் அழன்று உழன்று இனி வேண்டாம் இப்பிறவி, வேண்டுவது மோட்சமே என்று முடிவெடுத்தோர்க்கு மட்டுமே ஹிந்து மத யோனிச்சம், ஹிந்து பெற்றோர்க்கு பிறந்திடும் சனாதன ஹிந்து தர்ம யோனிச்சம், மனித பிறவி உத்தமம், சனாதன ஹிந்து தர்ம மனித பிறவி உத்தமோத்தமம். இந்த உத்தமோத்தம பிறவி எடுத்த எல்லோருக்கும் ஜீவன் முக்த விஞ்ஞானத்தையும் சனாதன தர்மத்தையும் காக்கின்ற கடமையும் உண்டு. அதனால் வருகின்ற நன்மையெல்லாம் அனுபவிக்கும் உரிமையும் உண்டு. இந்த கடமையை செய்வோம் என்று சத்தியம் செய்ததனால் தான் அந்த உரிமை அளிக்கப்பட்டது. பூமிக்கு வந்தபின் மனம் மயங்கி மதிமயங்கி சனாதன தர்மம் காக்க மறந்ததனால் மாயை அவர்கள் உயிரை பறிக்கின்றாள். நன்றாய் புரிந்து கொள்ளுங்கள். உயிரை கொடுத்தாலும் தர்மத்தை காப்போம் என்று உறுதி எடுத்தவர்க்கே சனாதன இந்து தர்ம யோனிஜம் அளிக்கின்றேன் யான். உடல் பெற்ற பிறகு ஊழி பெருவலியால் ஆசை அச்சங்களை உதறவிடாது, உதறியும் விடாது சனாதன இந்து தர்மம் காக்க மறந்தோரை உயிர் வாழ தகுதியில்லாதவர் பட்டியலில் உடனடியாய் மாயை சேர்க்கின்றாள். அதனால் ராட்சசர்களும் அசுரர்களும் தானாகவே இவர்கள் உயிரை எடுக்கின்றார். நன்றாய் புரிந்து கொள்ளுங்கள். உயிரை கொடுத்தாலும் தர்மம் காப்போம் என்று நிற்பவர்க்கு நிலைத்திடும் வீரஸ்வர்க்கமும் கைலாச பதவியும் எக்காரணம் கொண்டும் தர்மம் காக்க மறந்த உத்தமோத்தம ஜனனமான சனாதன இந்து ஜனனம் பெற்ற மக்களுக்கு இல்லை வேறு கதி. சனாதன இந்து தர்ம மனித ஜனனம் உத்தமோத்தம மனித ஜனனம். உங்கள் ஊரில் அதிகம், உங்களுக்கு கடமையும் உலகில் பெரிது. தர்மம் காத்தாலே கடமை, தர்மம் காக்காதார்க்கு உயிர் வாழும் உரிமை இல்லை. நன்றாய் புரிந்து கொள்ளுங்கள்.
உத்தமோத்தம பிறவியான சனாதன இந்து தர்ம பிறவி எடுத்த எல்லோரும் புரிந்து கொள்ளுங்கள். உங்கள் வாழ்வின் முதற்கடமை தர்மம் காத்தல். தர்மம் காக்க தர்மம் உங்களை காக்கும். சனாதன இந்து தர்மம் காக்க மறந்திட்டால் வாழும் உரிமையை நீங்கள் இழந்து விடுகின்றீர்கள். அதற்கு மேல் வாழ்ந்தென்ன அழிந்தென்ன? பூமிக்கு பாரம் குறையட்டும் என்று அசுரர்களும் ராட்சதர்களும் உங்களை உண்டு தீர்க்கின்றார்கள். அதையும் மாயை கண்டு சும்மா இருப்பாள். பிரபஞ்ச ரகசியத்தை, பிறவியின் ரகசியத்தை உலகிற்கெல்லாம் உத்தரமாய் சொல்லிவிட்டேன். புரிந்து வாழ்வில் நடந்து உயிரை பத்திரமாய் பார்த்துக் கொள்ளுங்கள். அன்னை சொல்லும் அருள் சத்தியம் இது. ஓம் ஓம் ஓம். நன்றாய் கேட்டுக்கொள்.
Understand Devi's words mapped into English. Listen, Andajam, Yonijam, Jalajam, Bijam, like this in 4 types of birth in the 8,400,000 yonis in all these births. The most greatest birth of them all is human birth. Even in that human birth, being born and toiled many times after getting burned and toiled in politics, in finance, in luxuries, in dharma, artha, kama. And those who decide of not wanting this birth, wanting only moksha, only those who have Hindu dharma yonijam, the Sanatana Hindu dharma yonijam of being born to Hindu parents. Human birth is uttamam. Sanatana Hindu dharma, human birth, is uttamottamam. Everyone who took this uttamottama birth has the responsibility of protecting the science of living enlightenment and Sanatana dharma. And also they have the right of experiencing its benefits. This right was given to them because of their commitment given by them to do this responsibility. After coming to Bhuloka, by getting mentally deluded and forgetting the dharma of protecting Sanatana dharma, Maya, she is taking away all of their souls. Understand carefully, I am giving the Sanatana Hindu dharma yonijam only for those who gave the commitment of protecting Sanatana dharma, even by giving their life. After getting the body because of painful delusion, not dropping fear and greed, for those who forgot to protect Sanatana Hindu dharma, Maya, she will immediately add them all to the list of those who are not worthy of living. Therefore, Rakshasas and Asuras are automatically taking away their life. Understand properly, for those who stand that even by giving their life, they will protect dharma, will permanently have Virasvarga and Kailasa Padavi. For any reason, people who forgot to protect dharma, having the uttamottama birth of Sanatana Hindu birth, there is no other way for them. Sanatana Hindu dharma human birth is uttamottama human birth. Your rights in this world are immense. Also, your responsibility in this world is large. Protecting dharma is responsibility. Those who do not protect dharma, they do not have the right to live. Understand properly, all those who took the uttamottama birth, which is Sanatana Hindu birth, dharma birth, all of you understand. The first responsibility of your life is protecting dharma. If you protect dharma, dharma will protect you. If you forget to protect Sanatana Hindu dharma, you lose the right of living. After that, what bothers whether you live or get destroyed? Asuras and Rakshasas will eat you, so that the burden of earth is reduced. Seeing that Maya, she will keep quiet. So let us understand the responsibility of Hindus and why we need a Hindu nation. Hinduism represents the most ancient yet progressive indigenous spiritual tradition. It is an open framework model of civilization that stands for global peace, vegetarianism, nonviolence, yoga, worship of nature, temple-based living, manifesting spiritual powers, and inherent divinity of every being. The Hindu nations were ecosystems where more and more enlightened beings could be produced, so that enlightened civilization could be kept alive and its great gifts shared with the world. So let us look at the reference of Hindu nations from the Hindu scriptures. In the Valmiki Ramayana, the description of the Rama Rajya, the Hindu nation ruled by Bhagwan Rama, is there were no widows to lament, nor there were any danger from wild animals, nor any fear born of diseases. The world was bereft of thieves and robberies. No one felt worthless, nor did the old people perform obsequies concerning youngsters. Every creature felt pleased. Everyone was intent on virtue, turning their eyes towards Rama alone. Creatures did not kill one another. People survived for thousands of years and thousands of their progeny, all free of illness and grief. The trees there were bearing flowers and fruits regularly, without any injury by pests and insects. The clouds were raining in time, and the wind was delightful to the touch. Every caste was performing their own duties, satisfied with their own work, and bereft of any. People were intent on virtue. All the people were endowed with excellent characteristics. All were engaged in virtue. And here is another reference to the great Hindu kingdoms that were existing in our history. The kingdom ruled by Yudhishthira. Devas granted rain to fulfill all wants. The world became free of all disease. There was no hunger or thirst anywhere. There was no mental suffering. Those without livelihood were given livelihood. There was abundance all around. There were no worldly worries left for anyone. And there was no cause to fear either. The happiness on earth was in fact even greater than in the heavens. And this is a description from the Srimad Mahabharata. And here are some of the contributions made by Hindu nations, including enlightenment, health, medicine, art, science, technology, aviation, dance and music, clothes and jewelry, social systems, judicial systems, political systems, legal systems. And how were these Hindu nations destroyed? Let's look into the history of what happened. The first phase of destruction was the Islamic invasion, where from the 800s to the 1700s, where the physical destruction of the Hindu civilization began. We can move to the next slide, please. And during this time, Hindus, and during this time, Hindus were actually treated like second-class citizens, the Mohammedans, and were essentially treated as slaves. We can move to the next slide. And during the Islamic invasion, 200 million Hindus were slaughtered by Muslim invaders, and over 100,000 temples were destroyed, and 1 million deities were, and scriptures were destroyed during this time. The conquering armies burnt villages, devastated the land, plundered the people's wealth, and took Brahmins and children and women of all classes captive, flagged them with thongs of raw hide, carried a moving prison with them, and converted the prisoners into Turks. And this is the description of what happened during the Islamic invasion. And the second phase was the British occupation from the 1700s to 1947 AD. And this was the economic and psychological destruction of Hindus. And here's a description from Will Durant. He shares about the British occupation. I have seen great people starving to death before my eyes, and I am convinced that this exhaustion and starvation are due not to, as their beneficiaries claim, to overpopulation and superstition, but to the most sordid and criminal exploitation of one nation by another in all recorded history. And here you can see photos of the Bengal famine, of the Indians that suffered during this Bengal famine, which was enforced by the British. And the British Empire used all possible means to destroy Hindu civil and cultural institutions in order to delegitimize and demoralize the indigenous people of India. They would become slaves in their own homeland. You can move to the next slide. And during the British occupation, $45 trillion was looted from the Indians over 200 years, and 45 million Hindus died due to famine and poverty imposed by the British, and over 680 native kingdoms were destroyed by the British Raj. And the phase 3 was the secular India, where Brown faced the British attitudes and politics towards Hindus was abysmal. And this is the description from Nehru, where he describes Hindus: what a disgusting, savage people we are. Politics, progress, socialism, communism, and science, where are they before the black religious savagery? India can never be a Hindu republic. And here is the description from India's first law minister and the principal architect of the Indian Constitution. If Hindu Raj does become a fact, it will no doubt be the greatest calamity for this country, no matter what the Hindus say. Hinduism is a menace to the equality and fraternity. It is incompatible with democracy. Hindu Raj must be prevented at any cost. You can see that all the leaders in the beginning of the secular India were completely against Hinduism and the Hindu civilization. And the modern Indian legal system, academics, and media all systematically undermined and suppressed and delegitimized Hindu institutions and culture. And media narratives use stereotypes to demoralize Hindus. You can see that in these photos, how Hindus were projected in the media. And let us look into the revival of Hindu nations by the Supreme Court of Hindus. And here's a vision for a Hindu civilization. And the direct words of the Supreme Court of Hindus, during the time of Mahabharata, we Hindus had 56 deshas and 200 states, 1,700 samsthanas, and 10,000 sampradayas. In all 56, we Hindus are persecuted. Now we have lost all the 56. The last to fall was Nepal. I am the collective voice of all the persecuted Hindus. I will revive and rebuild a Hindu nation built on Vedagamic principles as a refuge for all the practicing and aspiring Hindus, a safe haven for all the persecuted Hindus. What is Kailasa? This revival of Kailasa, the Hindu nation, is for reviving the whole life of its life and of the great things it has to offer to the world, bringing legitimacy to all the offerings, Sanatana Hindu Dharma, and sharing it with the whole world is the purpose of this Kailasa, the Hindu nation. Kailasa is a revival of the cosmic constitution. Kailasa is a revival of the cosmic constitution. Kailasa is the model nation of how enlightened civilization should be and be living and administered. Policies, politics, judiciary, education, economy, everything will be revived as Paramashiva revealed in the Vedagamic Sanatana Hindu Dharma scriptures. So what can we do to stand up for the Hindu civilization and all that it has offered to the world? Today, Hinduism is a political orphan. The preservation and restoration of Hinduism and scriptural and cultural heritage is impossible without a Hindu national identity. So what can we do to save Hinduism? Reclaim your Hindu identity. Hinduism is responsible for our successful life. If you are happy, wealthy, rich, successful, powerful, respectable, and have a stable family life, it is Hinduism that is responsible. Your Hindu identity is responsible. Hindu scriptures are responsible. We can look at that. Hindus are the richest and most successful ethnic community in the world. Hindu scriptures, Hindu lifestyle, our enlightened masters are responsible for this Hindu thought current. So reclaim your Hindu identity, not just anti-Hindu elements, but being active. It is the responsible Hindus being inactive that is responsible for this whole destruction of Hinduism. Let us now take responsibility for Hinduism and let all the Hindus all over the world reclaim our Hindu identity. So what is the responsibility of Hindus? It is the responsibility of Hindus to revive this enlightened civilizational nation again and again and give all the gifts of the enlightened civilization to humanity. Revival of the enlightened civilization, the Kailasa, the Hindu nation, is the survival need of humanity. So this is an invitation to all the Hindus who are born Hindus, practicing Hindus, sympathetic towards Hinduism, curious towards Hinduism, wanting to explore, enjoy Hinduism. Please come and be a part of the revival. So let us understand why Kailasa, the only Hindu nation, is needed for humanity. Yes, I don't think the audio is shared.
Vedagamas. I have incorporated this Kailasa, nation without borders. Kailasa, nation without borders. In a way, I can say whole universe is the Kailasa. Kailasa, nation without borders. I've incorporated in multiple countries. Each Kailasa will function in their own countries as per that country's law, within that country's law. Understand? The Kailasa is revived to do contribution, uniting the nations for contribution. Hinduism, Veda Agamas have great things to contribute to the world. Like the great power manifestation science, the ancient culture and arts, the ancient lifestyle truths, the ancient medical practices and medicinal knowledge, the ancient indigenous contribution. Hinduism, Veda Agamas have great things to contribute to the world. Like the great power manifestation science, the ancient culture and arts, the ancient lifestyle truths, the ancient medical practices and medicinal knowledge, the ancient indigenous cultural heritage and jewelry, perfume, dance, music. In every level, Hinduism has so much to contribute. Veda Agamic traditions have so much to contribute. To share all this with the world, to contribute to the world. Hindus need to tell the world what they are contributing in every level. The brand of Hinduism itself is enriching and empowering and enlightening. Hinduism is all about enlightening the world. Empowering, enlightening, enriching the world. Contributing. That is our spiritual life. That is our spiritual strength. That is our spiritual core principle. O humanity, I request you with folded hands, some one corner of the world, if you just give me few hundred acres, I will keep this whole science alive. Leave it for the whole humanity freely. Fortunately, Paramashiva has given me the power to decode all this Hindu medicinal system, Hindu judiciary system, Hindu social law and order system, Hindu power manifestation system, Hindu mental sciences system, Hindu yogic sciences, the sciences of Hindu biology, Hindu physics, Hindu psychology, Hindu physiology, Hindu chemistry, all this Paramashiva has given me the power to decode. Whatever the remaining scriptures are available with the humanity, Paramashiva has blessed me, and I have collected, not only I have collected and organized, I can decode. This whole science can be kept alive in any one corner of the world. Just few hundred acres are given. for me to live peacefully and exist peacefully, I can store this whole thing alive and contribute it to humanity. Humanity can become better and better and better. I can make the planet Earth so much better place.
Yes, we can move to the next slide, please.
We get you health. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become e-Kailash.
I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
E-Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. E-Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to compete with your life negativity. Self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness. We can support you aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. If you are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you. If you are not interested, we will explain, inspire you, and make you interested in enlightenment time. We need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole world wherever they are, because enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Kailasa is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from all cultures, time zones, backgrounds, genders, nationality, race, from every creed. So this absolutely perfected knowledge available to you, served to you in your home without even you moving out of your couch, free of cost.
Just be alive for
Nithyanandam, welcome back to all of the viewers who are joining us. Now understand that as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism had beautifully explained and revealed to us, the only solution there is ensuring that there is a nation where Kailasa and the Hindu cosmic laws or the constitution, that is what the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is doing through the Hindu civilizational nation of Kailasa. Now, in just a few minutes, in a short time, we will be graced by the live Nithyananda Satsang and be able to be in the presence of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism and be able to imbibe the divine, powerful cognitions of Paramashiva himself. So I'm sure that each and every one of you are eagerly awaiting. And before we are graced by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, we will be able to witness, participate, each and every one of us, in the Uttamottama Mahapaksha Guru Puja from the Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Devalayam. The Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Devalayam in Adi Kailasa Sarvagnya Peetam, the very temple that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism personally consecrated, and from where Nithyanandeshwara, Nithyanandeshwari, and the Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Swayambhulinga are gracing each and every one of us and acting as powerful superconductors of the super conscious energy for us to connect with and experience oneness with the divine. Now, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has literally graced each and every one of us by founding, establishing, and building this divine temple from where every single celebration from Kailasa is centered and celebrated. And today, and ongoing, we are celebrating the Guru Purnima Brahmotsavam, the festival season where we are celebrating the Guru Parampara. The Guru Parampara is such an amazing festival where Guru Purnima Brahmotsavam is an amazing festival where we are celebrating, revering, and worshipping our Guru Parampara, the sacred Hindu tradition of the unbroken lineage of enlightened masters. And today, in just a few minutes, we will be able to witness and participate in the Uttamottama Mahapaksha Guru Puja, which is one of the best ways to serve the Guru and to do the ritualistic seva for the Guru. We'll be able to witness, we'll be able to participate in this beautiful seva from the Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Devalayam. And as well, after that, we'll each and every one of us be able to be in the grace, have the grace and blessings of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, the incarnation of Paramashiva himself. Over the last couple of days, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has been delivering, revealing to us the most amazing, the most sensational, scintillating, amazing, profound truths of Sanatana Hindu Dharma, which have been have been entirely lost, and he is reviving and mapping it to the modern day human for each and every one of us to understand and apply in our daily life. Now, during this satsang, the Nithyananda satsang, we can personally comment and post any kind of questions that you have using the hashtag #AskTheAvatar, and on YouTube and Twitter, Instagram, on even WhatsApp, you can send in your questions to and it'll be displayed, and even the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism may answer your question if we do any of the questions through the following social media platforms. So on YouTube, you can make sure that you are joined as a member of the Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda YouTube channel, and ensure that you are subscribed and joined as a member. Once you are joined as a member, you will be able to comment in the comment section and ask your questions, any questions that you might have. Over the last few days, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has been speaking on conscious sovereignty, the profound truths of how literally the pure consciousness is manifesting through each and every one of us. And these profound truths, if you have any questions or you have an experience from the last satsangs that you would like to share with the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, you'd like to share, and your question and your experience might be actually read by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself and shared during the live satsang. So you can ask your questions on YouTube through the chat. If you are on Facebook, you can ask your questions in the comment section below the live video. You can make sure also that you're liking and following the official Nithyananda or the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism Facebook page, which will be at Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda YouTube channel. Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda Facebook page. This you can go to and ensure that you are liking this page and following. Just doing that will ensure that all of the notifications are being delivered right at your phone for all the different live events, the darshans, the dikshas, everything that is ongoing from Kailasa. And Instagram, you can also follow at Sri Nithyananda, which is the official handle of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism on Instagram. You can ask your questions by commenting on any on the post for the live Nithyananda Satsang, and also on Twitter. You can use the hashtag #AskTheAvatar and ask your questions to the avatar as a reply to the live video that is ongoing. So and as well on kailasa.org, there is a WhatsApp widget available. So if you're not social media savvy, but you still want to ask your questions and you want to seek the blessings perhaps of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, you can send in your questions through the WhatsApp widget on kailasa.org. There's also a live chat option as well, where you can send in any of your questions during the live satsang. Over the last few days, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has been delivering profound truths as well as extremely powerful initiations. You can share your experiences or you can ask your questions, and during the live satsang, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism may actually read your question and answer your question directly. So you can use YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or if you want to, you can use Instagram or the WhatsApp through kailasa.org or the live chat option through kailasa.org in order to ask questions, to ask any of your questions or share your experiences, your profound spiritual experiences to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself during the live satsang. So next, we will be able to have the darshan of Nithyanandeshwara and Nithyanandeshwari and Swayambhulinga, the Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Swayambhulinga from Adi Kailasa Sarvagnya Peetham, and be able to witness the Uttamottamam Mahapaksha Guru Puja, one of the most elaborate, beautiful rituals that we are performing during this Guru Purnima Brahmotsavam, And every single day, we have been seeing the beautiful alankarams, the significance. We've been understanding and learning the significance of worshipping the Guru Parampara. And every single day, a different lineage, a different aspect, a different Guru is worshipped and offered our worship today. So now we'll be now able to have the darshan and begin the auspicious temple rituals. I invite each and every one of you to continue sharing even this program link and share the news that we'll be able to be in the grace and blessings and divine audience of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism in just a short while. So we'll be entering into the temple rituals now. We'll be right back with you after a very quick break.
We get you help. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become e-Kailashians.
I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
E-Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. Will have lowest reaction